Welcome back to another episode of the Streetpreneur Podcast. I have a great guest today, and she's coming to talk about the cigar business. She is an event planner, and she's definitely making moves in the industry. So she's going to talk about, it's a male-dominated, mostly industry, what I'm talking about as far as cigars are concerned, but women are definitely coming out to the venues. They're purchasing cigars. They're loving the atmosphere. And I have a young lady that's definitely conquering that market. She's an event planner. She's smart. She's intelligent. She knows about the cigar industry, and she's definitely making a name for herself in this business. I want to welcome Deidra Barrett to the show.
Hi.
How you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Welcome. We've been hearing your name ringing. You're definitely making big moves. You're all over IG. As far as in the cigar industry. And you're the first woman that I've interviewed to talk about and even be involved in the cigar industry.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so this is definitely an interview I'm looking forward to. And our listeners and our viewers definitely want to know more about you and what it is that you do.
Yeah, well, absolutely. So my name is Deja, and I have a event called Cigar Smoking Singles. Cigar Smoking Singles is an event that is going to be occurring every quarter. This is my first year in business. I started last October, was my first event. I had it at a cigar lounge in Sandy Springs. So I'm coming up on my third event right now, and starting next year, we're going to be having events every quarter, and it's about pretty much introducing a younger demographic into the cigar industry and the cigar culture.
Okay. Let's go back. Tell us a little bit about where you're from, a little bit about your backstory. And let's know a little bit about who you are.
All right. Well, I am of Caribbean descent. I was born in Jamaica, Spanish Town, Jamaica.
I heard the accent.
To be exact, yes, by way of Florida. So I grew up also in South Florida. And I migrated to Atlanta back in 2014. So it's going to be 9 years this month that I've been in Atlanta. So I grew up in a Caribbean neighborhood, where I lived, but I've been influenced from everything from just my friends, my family, travel. I think I picked up cigar smoking back in the day, back in South Beach, when I would be in the nightclubs and they'll have these girls walk out and they'll have a briefcase on them, and they were selling cigars, and I'm like, you know what, let me try one, and ever since then I never looked back.
Yeah, you've been hooked. Yeah. And what do you like about cigars? Is it the taste? Is it the flavor? What gives you, when you first smoked it, how did you know that this, because most women, they don't want to touch cigars, so what was it about the cigar that attracted you?
Oh my gosh. So I think the first imagery that I had of a cigar was in Scarface. Yeah. And I love the whole look of
Tony Montana.
Yes, Tony Montana being this powerful man. And every time I would see people smoking cigars, they always seemed very affluent and well-to-do and well-off and sophisticated. And I liked that. And so every time I just equated cigars to that type of imagery. And so smoking it, of course, it's premium cigars. They don't have an actual flavor aspect to them. It's just pure tobacco. And I just loved it. And personally, I love the smell of tobacco. And what it does for me, it really relieves my stress. So if I'm having a bad day, a long week, whatever the case may be, I'll smoke a stick. Stick is a nickname that we use in the cigar culture for a cigar. I'll smoke a stick and I'll be good. It really just, it has a dopamine effect and it relaxes you. So that's what I enjoy about it.
Yeah. We noticed that there's been a lot of lounges, a lot of cigar lounges are really increasing in the city. Why do you think that is?
I'm not sure. Well, I would say
because the interest is growing, and people are really want to have that experience.
And the one thing, I think Atlanta has the most cigar lounges in any state in the U.S.
Including Miami? Including Florida?
Yeah, Atlanta is the number one. We have the most cigar lounges here.
Okay.
And,
I didn't know that.
And I just feel like, especially, it's a leisurely thing to do.
Yeah.
So when you have gone through certain things and you want a different environment,
want to relax.
Something with some more camaraderie, something where you can, like you said, relax. I think it's like the next thing, the best thing to do.
Yeah.
And I think lounges for years have been huge in Atlanta, period. So for now cigar lounges to be taking over that space, it only makes sense.
Yeah. And are you seeing more women in those spaces?
Oh, absolutely. Women are pretty much neck to neck as far as smoking aspects of with men. So yeah, a lot of women are smoking cigars right now. It's not about a gender or a sex anymore. It's about what you like.
Okay. And what kind of alcohol do you like when you're smoking your cigar? Is it more like a whiskey, or you more of a vodka?
No,
Do you drink when you smoke? Or?
I'm not that cliche like old fashioned type of girl or anything like that. I'm a tequila gal, and I heard that you're actually supposed to have cigars and tequila. Yeah,
I didn't know
for
that.
sure. Yes.
Most people say whiskey.
Yeah, but no, it's the actual proper pairing is supposed to be cigars and tequila. I just found that out last year. Okay. And
educate us. That's what we have to educate.
Yes, but I drink anything. I like a French 75. Okay. Just whatever. I have a very sweet palate, so a lot of times I'm having something that's similar to like on that side of things.
Okay.
I don't have a specific. I have a cigar with any particular drink that I'm feeling for. Okay. It's versatile, so you don't have to, mix it.
Just your mood at that time.
Exactly.
How you feel. Yeah,
yes.
I got you. All right. As far as your events and picking a venue, how do you decide which particular venue that you want to host your event? Kind of walk us through the process, the steps. You come in, introduce yourself to the owner, and then you all kind of negotiate. Yeah. Just kind of tell us how that process works.
Well, yes, I will call myself a socialite, so I know about a lot of different venues, and I try to either have my events at nightclubs or cigar lounges. So it would be a venue or a lounge that I'm privy to, and I would just talk to the owner and get more information. If I can do, for instance, my first event, it was open to the public, and for my guests, my second event that I just did, it was a complete buyout where I paid for the actual venue. So there's different ways and there's different aspects for you to do that. I would love to get to a place where I'm having sponsorships and they're covering everything for me.
It's coming.
But it's just thank you. I welcome that.
You're gonna speak that into existence.
Exactly. But it's just building a relationship with the owner and, negotiating things up front and then, setting a date, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. As far as advertising and promoting your events, just tell us, what methods do you use? Is it strictly social media? Or do you use other... Before it's getting the word out.
Yes, well, everything. I use social media. I have a Facebook page, a Instagram, a TikTok. I do flyers. Somebody said that was old school, but I do flyers.
Yeah, that's pretty kind of borderline.
Exactly. I do word of mouth. I do every form of advertising, period, because I don't think there's any avenue that would be a bad avenue for something like this, especially the concept behind Cigar Smoking Singles is to bridge the gap between age and marital status. Those individuals that currently smoke cigars, they're, older. They're like, late 40s, 50s and up. Right. So what my event is we're bringing a younger demographic into the cigar culture. So these are millennials, people that are between the age of 25 to like 41. And every year the age increases a little bit because it's, based on the time period where you were born. So we're focusing on millennials. And right now, a lot of millennials, they're onto hookah. So I'm trying to bring them over into something that is, a better quality for them. Yes, more.
It's a longer tradition.
Exactly. More elite, something more refined, and also having a dating aspect along those lines as well, because a lot of individuals right now, it's all about online dating, and we kind of gotta get back out into the real world with meeting people. And here with my event, you have the opportunity to have a new experience, smoke a cigar, and potentially meet someone you might dig.
So let's kind of walk me through the process of the dating aspect. Is it more like speed dating, or how do you incorporate the dating aspect of it into the process for those that want to know?
Okay.
Or you kind of on your own? You said you walk up and then you introduce yourself and then go from there?
Yes. Well, what we would do is, so we have like DJs at pretty much all of the event.
Right.
So the DJ is very engaging. So they're engaging the audience, and so you're already in a relaxed setting. I don't want anyone to feel pressured. Right. If you're a shy person, I don't want you to feel like, oh, I have to talk to her. But I make it inviting for everyone. Sometimes I'm hosting every event, so I'm meeting people, I'm talking to them. I'm like nudging people, or so. It's no one has to feel pressured. Come in, enjoy yourself. If you see someone you like, talk to them, make that connection. But it's just really going out, having fun. That 9 times out of 10, this individual is available because it's called Cigar Smoking Singles. So 9 times out of 10, they are available. So don't be afraid to make an introduction on your own, but, at least come out and enjoy yourself and, smoke a cigar. You never know, you might love it.
Right, and the atmosphere is definitely makes a difference if it's really laid back atmosphere. So
absolutely,
definitely, you're doing some. I look at it basically trend setting.
Yeah,
just, basically setting a trend. I'm sure a lot of people I always haven't heard of a cigar socialite. Yeah, I like that. That needs to be your brand, your motto.
Well, actually, my motto is I pop cigar cherries.
Okay. Tell us the story behind that.
Actually, it's not my motto. I wouldn't say it's my motto, but it's what I have on my Instagram.
It's your slogan.
Yeah, it's what I have on my Instagram. I'm the cigar cherry popper, per se. And it's because a lot of people, like I said, in my demographic, my friends, they haven't smoked a cigar before. So I'm the person who's like introducing to them to smoke their first cigars. So a lot of times, I'm from Florida, so I have people coming in to visit me or whatever. And because I don't club anymore, the main thing that I do to have fun, if I'm not going out to eat, if I'm not going to like a concert or going out in nature, I'll go to a cigar lounge. And so if we're doing anything in the evening, I'll take them to a cigar lounge. And a lot of times it'll be their first cigar, and then they would actually like it. So that's where I get the cherry popper aspect from.
I like it. I can dig it. I understand. Definitely. Are your friends single? Do you have, for the demographic coming to your event, is it mostly single? Is it definitely, or is a lot of couples?
Well, no, I don't discriminate. If couples want to come, that's fine. But, do know that this is a event for people that are on the dating scene. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. And let's talk about their experience. So we come to your event and we have a good time. What is the experience?
Oh, man, the experience is you're going to enjoy yourself. There's going to be dancing. Okay. There's always going to be food and drinks available. Okay. Like I said, there's going to be a cigar. So most of the events, the tickets include a cigar. Okay. If not, that there will be a cigar vendor on in-house where you can purchase cigar as well. And you're just really going to have a relaxed atmosphere. You're going to be smoking. You're going to be conversing. You're going to be sometimes I have different, I might have different games or giveaways. I had a giveaway at my last event. I gave out a a cigar cutter, and a lighter, a torch, I should say. Right. So sometimes I do giveaways. So it's interactive and it's fun and it's just a feel-good experience.
Okay. Is being a socialite, as far as the aspect of being on the scene, how often do you go out to cigar lounges and just kind of promote yourself? And because I'm sure your face, your brand, and all that is gaining in popularity. Mm-hmm. So how important is just being a socialite, is being on the scene?
You know what? For me, I look as a cigar. For me, is a part of me. Yes. So basically, I'll smoke a cigar at home. I don't necessarily have to go out, but when I do go out, it's mainly to cigar lounges. Yes. So.
Yeah, that's the aspect.
So basically, I'm just doing what I would normally do anyway. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. What are your future plans for your company?
Oh wow!
Or your brand. So I know some new developments underway. And what is your overall goal?
My overall goal for Cigar Smoking Singles is to grow from Atlanta. Like I said, we have not even been here a year yet. Okay. So we're formed in Atlanta, and then we are going to branch out all across the U.S. So we're going to be going to different cities. So once we solidify ourselves here in Atlanta, once we have things in a steady motion, then I'm going to branch out to other states.
Okay. Will you have reps in those other states?
Yeah.
Or just you renting out the venue and doing it in that particular market?
Well, I'm going to have ambassadors. So right now I do have one ambassador. Right. And so in every city I'll have different ambassadors and different people that will host the event if I can't physically come out. So if you're interested, let me know.
Okay. You have a cigar with you.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any particular cigar that you like?
Yeah, absolutely. So
that you enjoy smoking?
This is a ATL cigar. This is a Toro, and I love smoking full-bodied cigars. So
those that don't know, what is a full-body cigar?
Okay, full bodies are basically the strength of the cigars. So you have mild, medium, and full. Okay. So I like the strength is like mild is the least, medium is like a in between, and full is like the strongest. So I like a full body cigar. I love tobacco that's from Honduras. Okay. Once you've been smoking a while, you can know which
what's premium.
Yes, as far as where the tobacco has been grown, what region, and if you like. So I like regions where the tobacco was grown in Honduras. Okay. I'm sorry, tobacco that was grown in Honduras. I like, a cigar about this size. A cigar this size would be maybe about a 3-hour smoke, depending on what's going on. Right. So the size of the cigar actually correlates with the time it will take to smoke it as well. Okay. And normally, the lighter the leaf, the more mild the cigar is. Okay. The darker the leaf, the more potent it gets in degree of strength. Okay. And this cigar, I don't think you can tell, but it has a little nudge right here. This is called a pigtail. Okay. And I like my cigars with a straight cut. They have different type of cuts. You have a straight cut, a punch. What else? A V cut. I like a straight cut. Okay.
And what's the difference between the straight cut and the punch? It's just the shape.
It's just
the angle.
It's just the shape. For me, I like to personally. If I'm starting out smoking cigars, I would probably do a punch because I feel like it just goes in a center and you're not getting too much at a time.
Too much smoke.
Mm-hmm. Okay. For me, I like to just get it all Right.
In one setting.
So yeah. So I like the straight cut. Okay. But I would recommend a newbie to get a punch.
Okay. All right. Now let me answer this question right, because I see people smoking these all the time. Mm-hmm. Black and mild. What kind of cigar is that? Is that one of the lowest?
Black and mild. Yeah. I wouldn't call it's a cigar product, right. But it's not a premium cigar.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, right. So a black and it's funny that you mentioned black and mild because it's not the same.
Classified.
It's not
as a cigar.
Okay. And no, it's classified as a cigar, but not this type of cigar.
Yeah, I know the premium.
So these are premium cigars. A Black and Mild is not a premium cigar, and it has different chemicals in it. Okay. The premium cigars that we have is just all tobacco, raw tobacco, none of those additives or anything like that. Right. I mean, depending on how you smoke it, a premium cigar, you can get a headache. So that's why you have to make sure you're smoking it the correct way and slowly. And pacing. Maybe not necessarily, slowly, but just pacing yourself would be the correct term.
Okay. Do you think cigar, this is kind of a question to make you think, as far as emotional ties to cigar. I'm going to say you're out and you maybe out on your first date with this person, or cigar brings back memories. How does smoking a cigar relate to an emotional memory that you've had? Or maybe you was seeing your father growing up and you used to see him smoke the cigar, and when you smoking your cigar, it makes you think about when you seen that person or a particular event in time. Do cigar give you, smoking a cigar, does it give you an emotional attachment?
For me, no. I don't have an emotional attachment or any memories. I don't have any particular memories when it comes to smoking a cigar. However, I do have a particular memory of a cigar that I fell in love with. Okay. And it was the Asylum 8. That is like my favorite cigar.
What is that? For us that don't know.
So the company is called Asylum Cigars, and the 8 was their 8th year anniversary cigar. Okay. And that's when I found out that I loved Honduran tobacco. Okay. And because I believe it's all Honduran tobacco, the entire stick, and it's rich and it's creamy, and it came in this coffin. At the time, I don't believe I haven't smoked an individual cigar that came in a coffin and it just slid the top off. Okay. The whole presentation was nice. I loved everything about it. Okay. And the smoke was exquisite. And so I remember it like it was yesterday. And because they were limited edition, I didn't know if I was going to get them everywhere, but then I did find them at one cigar lounge, and that's one memory that it was my first cigar that I actually wrote a review on Instagram. Okay. So that's a memory that I have. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. And is there anything else you want to touch on? We know you have an event coming up. That's coming up on August the 25th. Yeah. Can you give us some details about that particular event? Yeah, absolutely. So my next event is the evening edition. So I have events either daytime or evening. So if I have a daytime party, it's, Cigar Smoking Singles day party. And if it's in the night, Cigar Smoking Singles evening edition. So we have an evening edition coming up Friday, August 25th. Okay. It's going to be at Wine Me Down in Alpharetta. It's Wine Me Down Wine and Cigar Bar. And we have a really great DJ from Young Jock of the Morning Show. His name is DJ Be Easy. Right. And so there's food, drinks. It's just going to be vibes. Yeah. Tickets are available right now on my website at cigarsmokingsingles.com and also at cigarsmokingsingles.eventbrite.com. So,
right. Yeah. Okay. Sounds exciting. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely might pull up myself.
That'll be good. Definitely. We'll smoke one together.
Yeah, we'll smoke one together. All right. Honduras. Yeah. Premium only.
Premium only. We don't do nothing other than premiums.
Yeah. We want to thank you for coming out. And where can people purchase cigars from? Is there like some online websites?
Yeah. You can purchase cigars from.
I know you know some. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Online retailers. There's several. All you have to do is literally just Google cigars and different retailers will come up. There's different cigar shops, so it's always great to shop local.
Go to the actual shop and purchase.
Yes. Right. So depending on where you are, you can always find a cigar shop and just purchase from your local cigar retailer. That's the best way.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Great. I hope you all enjoyed this interview today, and definitely got some information about cigars that you didn't know. And definitely check out Deja Cigar Smoking Singles event in your city and also coming to a city near you. If you're in the Atlanta area, make sure you pull up. You have your website. How can they get in contact with you to find out? I'm sure you update it frequently about your next upcoming events.
Yes.
Give them your contact information.
Yes, you guys. So check me out on cigarsmokingsingles.com, spelled out exactly like that. You can follow us on Instagram as well, Cigar Smoking Singles. Same for Facebook and also for TikTok.
Yeah, and thank you for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, this is another episode of Streetpreneur Podcast. Make sure you all subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and check it out because we got another great episode coming up with another great entrepreneur. And thank you, and definitely know that we're in the streets bringing you the best interviews. Thank you.